What's good? Thank you for tuning in today for the 20th episode of the What's Good Family Podcast. On this episode, I got my boy, my little brother, Mr. D, and he's going to be on the show with us and we're going to talk about connections. So let's get this conversation started off right. Human connection is a very powerful thing, but terrifying. You mean I have to make eye contact and talk to people about feelings? Can I just send them a meme and call it love? So let's get into this conversation.
That's a unique. I like that.
I
Decent
like it too.
emoji.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying.
But I mean, let's talk about this, bro. I mean, connections. And it's something that's been really on my mind for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to figure out what connects us, what disconnects us. How do you know you got a good connection? How do you know you got a bad connection? I mean, this ain't a cell phone service. This is not something where you can, hey, if I move to the right a little bit, I got a better signal type thing. It's human connection. So how do we know when we're connected and when we're not? And how do we know when the connection is bad? You could have had a great connection and then it just kind of went.
My experience, I know it's tough to know when you would think you have a great connection, but I think it would take some movement on the wires to see if it's really and put some tension on that connection and see how really strong it really is. I can't through experience, once you put somebody to the test, and then let's see how strong that connection is. Let's see if it makes you closer, if it brings you closer. If not, it drifts you apart. But it's hard to have that connection. It's hard to tell. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I had a perfect connection, but once that test get put, and then you kind of really see what a person really made of when they really get the pressure on them.
Now, are you speaking from somebody who put the pressure on the connection, or are you just speaking about the connection in general?
A little bit of both, but mostly putting the pressure on the connection. I think when it's not ideal that you do that, but when certain circumstances get to that point,
Yeah.
when you don't have nothing to rely on, you got to rely on that connection to see if that's gonna bring y'all the person's closer. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But the strongness to really know if you got something, if you can never just, it's something about that person that just stay with you no matter what. And it just like that connection just real, true, genuine. Like it's no matter what, like you can be in that person's space and it's nothing, you don't even have to get nothing out of it. Just being with that person all the time, just being there for them. And that's a connection that I'm feeling now. It's like being with someone and it's just like I don't even want to do nothing. I just want to be here. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to do much.
Just being in your presence.
Just let me just be in your space.
Feel that
Connection.
I feel that. I mean, I look at us. We got a pretty good connection. We started out as strangers in the Balmoral group, and then over time, we just kind of grew to become very good friends. To where now I look at you like a little brother, and it's crazy. What builds that connection. What made it strong. I mean, I think a lot of people, and this is just my own opinion, I feel like a lot of people don't value the connection as much as they should. I mean, they're not willing to put the stock into it as much as they should. I mean, think about it. What connects you to your job? Your job is only connected to you because you're providing a service for that job, for that person or entity or whatever. So other than that, if you didn't provide the service, the job is not going to pay you just because they value your presence. And I think we as people, we don't put a lot of stock into it, to valuing a connection, relationship, whatever you want to call it. It's crazy because you see that a lot with families, be it that they're married or related, the connection is not there. The connection is just not there. Oh, but you got a strong connection with your kids, man. Go and answer them kids. Go and answer them kiddos, man. Look, we a family podcast. It's good, bro. It's good. It's good, bro. I mean, bro, that's a great like. I mean, it's funny
Man,
we're talking.
I'm in podcast mode right now. I am in full podcast mode. They know I can't hate gangster on podcast. I got people watching us. We got sponsors,
Yeah,
man. We can't lose sponsors. You ain't gonna catch me
we
on
ain't even
this.
got a sponsor, man. Matter of fact, we need to pick up sponsors. I don't know how to go about picking some up, but
We'll find
I'm gonna work on that too. But nah, bro, I mean, bro, you got to connect. You got a good connection with your kiddos. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna say I used to. I'm still connected to my kids. My kids are still cool. But it's like as they get older, it's like, yo, your personality. Wow, it's like really, really, really. That's how you feel. I'm the parent here.
Yeah, I think, and it got the connection with the kids also go with what you were saying with like the work wise, where the kids you connected with them, and as they get like right now, they need me. So they connect with me like crazy because a lot of stuff that they want, they need me to help them do what needs to be done. I'm
Mm-hmm.
providing the service for them. Even though it's love, I'm providing the service for them. But
Mm-hmm.
as they get older, what do our kids tend to do? Kids get to just drip away, try to be independent and all that. But the connection is so strong, and you get it from the beginning and let it build up to the point where then your kids won't. They even as they grow, that connection just still be there because they still look at you as dad and mom or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
they need you. Connections is everything, man. This topic was. I remember when you were saying something about doing connection topic. I thought about it. I said, man, it would be a good connection. And then I thought about my relationship, and I thought about the kids. I'm like, well, those are some very strong connections,
Mm-hmm.
but outside. But once you brought up work, that kind of made a lot of sense too about connections at work.
I mean, bro, like you got to think about it. We live in a time right now where people feel lonelier, but we're more connected than ever. We're connected through social media, we're connected through the telephones. I mean, not only can we call and text, but we can let me go to your Facebook page, let me go to your Instagram page, let me hit you up on TikTok, let me we have more ways to connect with people and we choose not to, and it's crazy. And the answer is why. Is it because of trauma? Is it because we're trying to live a persona, a different life than what we actually live? I mean, what is the reason that certain connections go bad? I mean, I'll even go as far as to say sometimes a connection can go bad because your people may not like who you're involved with or something like that. It's crazy on what sours a connection, but how do you maintain a connection? How do you know what, bro? I'm building this connection and it's coming out strong. What are the inclinations or what are the things that just tells you, hey, look, you know what, this we got a pretty damn solid connection.
Sometimes I think you don't even have to look for it. Sometimes you just know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just kind of it just there. Like you can just no matter what, the connection is just there. You don't even have to look for it. You try to look for signs, and it might not even be there, but you just know that. Just like me and you, we don't talk every day. You know what I'm saying? We don't do anything of that nature. You be going most at work. We both got to live two separate different lives. But when we get to ground each other, you could have sworn we hang out every weekend. That connection, no matter that, because we both have a respect for each other. We both have so many like in common. We both,
Mm,
fathers. We raising our kids. It's so much that connects us to each other to the point where we entrusted you and your wife to watch the kids. That stuff goes a long way. I'm not gonna just let anybody watch my kids. Connected with them, yet alone
mm,
trust them. I think trust also come with the connection because you can't have a connection without trust. Because obviously, I'm trusting my kids to be in this house. Me and them not connected right now because they in the background having
mm.
fun. I don't even know what they're doing, but they in the background having fun. But I trust them, necessarily, and we are connected.
Yeah. So I mean, you could kind of say, in a sense, our connection is there because we've shown up for each other on a consistent basis.
Mhm.
You know, And what you were just describing earlier, you feel a good connection is when you a place where you can be silent. Well, I mean not silent, but you can safe to be yourself, safe to be who you are with no judgment. Heck, I mean, I'll even say, shoot, a connection is where you can sit around somebody in silence and not say nothing, and it doesn't feel awkward.
I think that's the most uncommon connection in life, and but those are the strongest ones.
Yeah.
Because I think in this world now, they don't. Many people can't. You tell somebody, okay, let's, you know, let me just be with you, and you gotta bring something to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes love is just so easy. I ain't gonna say back then because they're gonna make it seem like I'm old, but love is just different rather than now. Once you bring in
Mm-hmm.
social media, once you start bringing in like the real how life is right now and
Mm-hmm.
how it involves the internet and phones and stuff, man, let's see how much you really connected to someone. Just take away the phones, take away access of where everybody can get to you, and just have access to that person you're trying to connect. See how strong that is. Once you see that, I think that's a way you can see how that connection between you and that person is, by taking away outside factors of how it maybe y'all get together. Like for instance, we met, like you said, in Balmore group in the same neighborhood, but then once we start hanging out, once our family blended in, now the connection became groove because now you saw me, and my vulnerable state, I saw you. We families where our family
Yeah.
blended. My kids know your kids know mine, and it grew now to the point where
Mm-hmm.
now, like you say, you like a big brother to me. So I think the connections always, if you can take away the outside factors and just strictly try to connect with that person, if
Yeah.
you can sit in the room and it don't feel awkward, you're on the right path. But you just sit there and you got to have a conversation, or somebody do this. As soon as you get there, and then say you try to say, okay, no phones, no nothing, just us, and then somebody just end up doing this. The connection, you ain't
Yeah.
got no connection because you go pick
Yeah.
up, you trying to find something that could,
That
you know,
draws y'all together.
draw you together. Yeah.
It's crazy because I was just thinking about, like, you bring up the phones and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just thinking about before cell phones became the hot thing. Man, I remember phone. I used to be able to remember phone numbers. I knew numbers off rip. Matter of fact, I still remember both my grandma's phone numbers. I forgot the old number my mom used to have, but my dad's number ain't changed. I still remember that by heart. I know my wife's cell phone by heart. I know my cell phone number by heart. And I'm not doing bad. I still remember quite a few numbers by heart.
Yeah, you getting there, man. You
Bro,
almost
I'm doing all right. I'm
you're
doing, but
good. You don't feel bad.
but back to the point I was making. People used to remember numbers. You used to remember addresses. You used to remember birthdays, and you know, in today's time, in today's society, we're like, you don't know a birthday is coming up until you see it on Facebook.
You know how many times I didn't know people's birthdays until Facebook? Like
Mm-hmm.
what? I'd be like, oh, happy okay, happy birthday. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If you don't have it, yeah, that connection is
Mm-hmm.
connection. So if you don't know me, I still know a lot of people. I still know numbers by heart, main ones. I think my who I exceeded to memory. Like I said, if they're in my phone, I'll say I ain't gonna remember. But the main ones, my mother, my kids, my grandma, all their numbers. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
they about. I can just recite them easily because I know if something go wrong, those are like my point of contact that I can, get
Uh,
it. But yeah,
I definitely get it. One thing I noticed, and I noticed it on the last podcast we did, I'll say that you and AJ got a pretty strong connection. How long have y'all been friends?
I met her in middle school. No, it was elementary. No, it wasn't middle school. Or elementary, one or two. And she was she was so skinny. She was tall though. And I remember in middle school, I was like, you better be on somebody's basketball team. You go up. And
Mm-hmm.
then after middle school, we both went to, I think, Addicts. I wish she was here to correct me. I think we both went to Addicts, and then I went to high school. I went to Fort Bend, and I think she stayed in HISD, I believe. I don't know exactly. Let me
Mm-hmm.
not quote her business. Let me just. I went to another school district, and then by the time we reconnected, that was about at least maybe 10 years later, maybe 10, maybe a little bit longer than that, 15
Mm-hmm.
years later. And it was like, what's up? You know, when I met, I was like, dang, what happened to you? I said, you know, same tall. She just more woman. She had a kid by that time. So, you know, and it was like, we started talking. We started being, you know, I was like, man, you remember this and remember this. And by that time,
Yeah.
but we never talked in middle school like that. You know, we I think we had gym together, something like that, but nothing in that connection when we was younger to now when we were adults. You have a lot more to talk about. You
Talk
got a
about.
lot
Yeah.
to experience. So that's what me and her, we be chopping it up. We, man, you know, whatever. I don't, like I say, she don't met the kid. I don't went to her house. I think she, you know, bought a house, and I helped her put up on game on with the, you know, like not HOA, with the HCAD and with the taxes and all that stuff. You know, being that good friend, you know, to be like, hey man, I got your back, you know, because it's her first house. I ain't gonna say she don't know what she's doing, but she, you know, it's her first time getting into that home ownership. So now, you know, she, you know, doing big boss moves. So like, hey man, this is what you want to do. This is how things gonna go. So she won't be, you know, I don't want her to be like blindsided. So I got to,
Yeah.
yeah. So you know, so yeah, me and her, we cool, man. Like I say, she's very intelligent, and if I got something to ask her, she got my back and same thing. Hey, my cookie.
Give him a cookie, man. Give him a cookie.
A cookie. A cookie. Yeah, I was cooking. My God. I'm like in the middle of an episode, and y'all want cookies?
It's good. Give him a cookie.
What?
Give him a cookie. There we go. Yay. Dad's giving you a cookie. Dad's giving you a cookie. A cookie. A cookie.
Y'all, man, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Like, I'm in the middle of the episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the podcast is all about. Yes, we are. We are family. We are family people. This is what we do.
Look at this.
What's up, Avery?
Go here. Take the cookie outside on the trampoline. Y'all going out to the trampoline. What, you want a cookie too? Yeah. Come on, man.
You got it, bro. You got it. It's okay. Get them kids a cookie. Yes. This is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do.
This is most uncut.
Yo, and it's gonna be uncut.
You know how many people gonna like that is probably the most loudest podcast. Go on outside. Go ahead. Y'all go outside. Eat on the trampoline. Do whatever. Do what y'all do. This is probably the most realest podcast.
Bro, you got it. I mean, we're a family podcast, bro. We're a family
good,
podcast.
man. Normally they be gone, y'all. So I ain't gonna apologize.
Nah, bro, you ain't got nothing to apologize about.
Y'all see me my dad phone, you know, I might have to go to work out here. You know, this is my little pool stick. This is not a pool stick. This is a pool stick. Okay.
It's like a measure stick, but it's okay.
It is. They're the measure stick, but I call it the peacemaker. They see this as peace be still. This there, so it's like, you know, a little pool.
You gonna part the Red Sea?
Yeah. Get down there. Yeah. So, well, you know what I was saying, man. These kids really came in here talking about cookies and stuff.
So, man, it's all good, bro. It's all good.
As you can see, connection. You see, the connection is strong.
Yeah. But nah, bro. I mean, like I said, I noticed at the last podcast, and I was like, that's kind of dope. Like these two feed off of each other. That's real cool. And then y'all through, you know. So then I come in and I'm over there like, oh man, like I feel so welcomed. I don't feel like the odd ball in the group. I feel so welcomed here.
Feel so welcome. I say we cool, man. It's all love because she's very, like I say, she helped me with a lot of stuff, vice versa. I think, like I say, when you get to that point where you intertwine families now, because I don't met her son before, you know, and her son is older than my son. I think he's older than my son. And, you know, he real cool. He be want to play games. He be on the games and stuff, want to play the games and stuff. So once you get to that point, now, like I said, that connection go real, because now she trusted me to be around her son and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that, the connection is all about. I think connections have to have trust for it to take it a step further. Because if it don't, the connection ain't gonna be as strong as, you know what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be as strong.
I mean, trust forms a connection, but I think it's also about what you know, to answer my own question, is I think it's also about what you pour into it, or what you put into the connection, how much time and effort you put into it. Because I mean, if we can be connected, let's say we connected through the Balmoral group like we did, but I never reached out, you never reached out, then it becomes you're just somebody I know. It's because there was effort put in there for us to become friends. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
look, you called me at a moment you needed to talk, and if I hadn't picked up, you'd be like, oh man, he's just somebody else I know. But because I picked up, because we talked, and vice versa, when I needed to talk, you picked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I could really, you
Wow.
know, I don't want to say vulnerability, but you caught me at a moment where I needed to be heard,
Mm-hmm.
and you heard me, vice versa. I heard you, so our connection grew stronger.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people, not to get all philosophical, but I think people are afraid to connect. They're afraid to show their vulnerability side, who they are, what they are, and actually be vulnerable with each other. And I say that because, we live in a time where people, you can do 99 things right, but that 100th thing you did wrong, people are going to remember
Let me
that
get old
100,
people. Let me get
only
old
the
people eyes.
100th thing.
Let me get old people eyes like that. What? You can be perfect. Not even more so perfect. You can, like you said, you can do everything right. Be a good model citizen. One time a person have a bad day, mess up, you know, something, and
Mm-hmm.
that's their legacy. That's what they're known for. You know what I'm saying? That like people don't have error to make mistakes, or
Yeah.
it's just. I digress.
Nah, bro. I mean, you're saying something right, bro. I mean, that's just what it is. People look for the worst in people before they look for the best in people. And people who look at the cup half full versus half empty are rare,
Mm-hmm.
because they're thought to be, well, you're the type of person, you're gonna just, you believe everybody has good intentions. It's not that I believe everybody has the good intentions. It's just that I don't think that everybody's gonna screw me over. I'm just saying.
It's something else, man. I just it's when it comes to those kind of things where, like I say, you want to, because I think me and my girl had talked about it just even yesterday, and talking about those kind of, you know, not caring about what people say, but it's like me, I care a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I care a lot about. I ain't gonna say my image, but you try to maintain a good. You want
Your
people
character.
your character. But she even said it herself, but she like, man, your character gonna speak for itself.
Hmm.
And I have to let that go where I have to be like, I'm gonna let my character, like a lot of people didn't know what was going on, but then when they did, they was just like, what? And it just didn't fit me. It didn't fit the
Yeah.
situation. It didn't fit both of ours. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
and that's where that was an example where I just had to say, you know what? I'm just gonna let my who I was as a person, because I'm not one of those terrible people.
Hmm.
I care a lot, and then it just people have bad days.
Oh yeah.
People not perfect, you know what I'm saying? And I think I have learned to never judge someone because they have a bad day. I always just be there, you know what I'm saying? In our conversation, I don't never judge you. I don't expect you to judge me. So that's
I think I think if you're really connected to a person, or if the connection is really strong, I think that connection and that bond you
What?
formed with the person
Okay.
will will overshadow the bad day. Well, should overshadow the bad day. It should, you should be at a point where, you know what, hey bro, this is not you. Something's off. What's going on? Talk to me. But I think people are so wrapped up, are so quick to get wrapped up in what their preconceived notions, to where, hey, see, I knew you were too good to be true.
Hello?
It's not that I'm too good to be true. It's just that right now I'm in a bad space, and I'm trying to come out of it. I'm trying to figure out who I am. What's up, Avery? I wasn't ignoring you. I wasn't ignoring you, nephew. Yeah. Avery, what you think about connections?
I never do anything. Better than a Paw Patrol.
Hey, he's connected to Paw. Hey, yo, he feels a connection with Paw Patrol. Hey, there's nothing
Our
wrong with that.
listeners gonna probably join in because of him.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with that.
Our listeners gonna be joining in. Yeah,
Don't believe in
I'm so sorry.
Really?
Turn it down. Turn it down. At least turn it down. You can sit here, but just thank you. But yes, the connection. I don't even know what I was about to say. My son, he don't really just shut down the pod. He just really came in chilling. Like I don't even want to tell him to leave because he got comfortable sitting next to me, and he gonna keep coming.
Hey, he's connected to you, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. He's in his element. He's cooking right now. Oh, Godzilla. Hold up. Yo, y'all, he got Godzilla. That's my dude right there. I grew up with Godzilla. Is that a kaiju? Or is that Godzilla?
That's Godzilla.
That's
okay.
He's turning blue right now.
Okay. He's about to breathe fire. I'm loving it.
Yes. So as you can see, the connection is it's just pure. I love my son. I love you. I love you. Hey, but I said I love you.
I love you.
Okay. I was about to say you ain't eating tonight.
Hey.
I was about to say he really this.
I see you. Is that a Mecha Godzilla?
No, that is
Kong.
What is
Mecha
that?
Kong?
Oh no, that's the one from the movie. The one that looked like a bird.
Bird.
The one that looked like a Transformers Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
That's what it is. I watched the movie, but I ain't know the names of it. But I mean, look, they watched the movie. I don't watch. I watched it. It seemed entertaining.
Hey,
good.
No judgment. No judgment. We don't judge on this podcast.
Oh, yeah, don't judge. Yes.
But that's Mecha Godzilla, bro.
That's Mecha Godzilla.
Mecha Godzilla.
I'm gonna watch the movie. I'm gonna watch the movie and get the names because I don't know nothing about these names. I just know they.
You know what a mech is, right? A mech is a robot.
It's a robot. Yeah,
So in other words, it's robot Godzilla.
Gotcha. And that's that. He's gonna set it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think what we should have did, connection should have been. I think this should have been like a good family oriented podcast. I think we should, because we ain't gonna get a dope bit.
Mm-hmm.
Avis is content with showing you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can we?
I mean, bro, we're vibing right now.
We are vibing.
We're cooking right now.
I don't have no shit.
We are cooking.
People gonna get to see.
Yeah.
In full daddy form, man. Lucky she in there. If she was in there, I probably would have shut down because she getting her own cookies and cakes and pies. But yeah, no, I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
Okay. There you go.
But nah, bro. I mean,
yeah. Okay.
Like I said, it just got me thinking, bro. Like I was just really like I had to talk to my dad about it. You know what I'm saying? And my dad gave me his input on it, just with the whole connections aspect. I think more or less, bro, it's what you have a connection when you have a connection when you feel close to somebody. The connection gets stronger as you put time into the relationship, into being there for one another. I think a connection becomes distorted when you're no longer able to be yourself. Yes, Avery. Hold up. What is that? Let me see. Hold up. I see a town. I see buildings. It's Sonic. Is that Sonic? That looks like Sonic. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, and he's going supersonic. Okay. All right. He collected all the Chaos Emeralds. Yes, I'm a big kid at heart. Yes, sir. Was that Shadow? Well, that looks like Shadow. Yep, that's Shadow.
Yes. I know somewhat of the.
Yo, you need to catch up, bro. Come on now. You gotta catch up.
I don't watch cartoons. I don't watch cartoons.
Yo,
I did watch
Sonic.
Sonics. I watched
Sonic is a movie. It's a movie.
True, I did watch the new ones. Okay, I watched I think the last one was what? Knuckles? No, last one not Knuckles. I can't
No,
remember.
Knuckles was really the
Knuckles was
last
the
one.
second one, the first one, huh?
Knuckles was the second one.
Who's the third
Shadow
one?
is the third one.
Shadow was the third one? Okay, I watched the first two. I ain't watched it. I don't.
Yeah, it was a big thing. Shout out to Keanu Reeves because my boy Keanu Reeves voiced Shadow, which was pretty dope.
Oh shit, that's what's up. He see you got the thing in the camera.
I see you, bro. I see you, Avery.
He see it. He see you. Okay, let me go get your. Turn it down, Ricky, for that. Daddy gonna rap. Daddy gonna turn it down for that. There you go. Get down, not up.
Yeah,
he still see it. Bro. Trust me. It's everyone.
we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got Shadow joining the podcast.
Got Shadow joining the podcast. This is probably the most authentic podcast moment. You know, everybody be all professional and
Oh yeah.
But this is.
I am very unconventional. Sonic Unleashed. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it.
What can I say? I'm an unconventional person, so I do unconventional things. There's nothing wrong.
If it was my podcast, I wouldn't even tell you. The fact that it's yours and you try to be mindful and be like, man, we talk about topics, and then all of a sudden we got Avery. But he's so. What's up? I see.
Shadow.
Shadow Black.
Yeah, Shadow's black.
Yeah, I didn't watch the black. Is it on? Let me see. If it's on Disney Plus. I don't know if it's on wherever it is.
You may want to check Paramount or Amazon or HBO Max. I'm not sure, but it wouldn't be on Disney Plus. It's not it's not a Disney movie. I'm sorry. Yes, we're witnessing it in firsthand. But I mean, bro, you pour into it. You keep pouring into it. So I mean, it's a good connection.
A lot of people don't get this opportunity. I love every moment of it.
Bro, you got to. I mean, you got cats like me who are away from their families, and I got to communicate via Google Maps. Tails. Is he going to go Super Tails? Tails with a gun. I see it.
I don't know. I got to look more into this Roblox stuff because I don't know nothing about it.
I have zero knowledge of Roblox.
Super Tails.
I get some information from some.
He's making them go Super Tails. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I grew up with Sonic, so I already know about Tails and Knuckles and all that other stuff.
I didn't go on Sonic, so the movie is probably my first introduction to it. I just knew it.
Yo, fun fact, shout out to Michael J.L. White. He is the voice of the original Sonic. Yeah. The Sonic that I grew up, he voiced him.
Hello.
Knuckles and Sonic, I see it.
No. See the Knuckles.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at Knuckles right now.
Oh. You know them.
Oh, look at Knuckles, everybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sonic and Knuckles. And he's doing this on Roblox?
Vision Super Sonic. What is that?
That's Super Sonic on a building, and I see Knuckles. Okay. Is that a green cape on Knuckles, or is that a green scarf?
Let me see. What's that? I'm like I don't know what that is. I don't know. Avery doing all kinds of stuff on this Roblox.
Hey,
he got Roblox on literally my iPad, his tablet, Brooklyn tablet, my other phone.
Mm-hmm.
So anything device that he get, he's got Roblox on.
So that's Knuckles and Sonic. I mean Knuckles and Shadow, and then Shadow went Super Shadow.
Hello.
He hear you.
I see it.
Mm.
He see you. You over here showing the starting lineup.
But yeah, it's all right, bro. This was look, man. The episode was gonna be unconventional from the get go. You turned them green. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Avery can do all kinds of things on this Roblox.
That's pretty dope.
It's Master Sonic.
Is what kind of Sonic?
No, I called you. It's Sonic.
It's Sonic. It's not a different kind of Sonic. It's just Sonic.
I mean, where's Sonic?
I don't know. I feel old when it comes to my kids and this Roblox stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel old.
I don't know nothing about Roblox neither, so don't feel bad. I had no idea he could design and turn Sonic different colors. What's up, Avery? Mm-hmm. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go on and be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're new to this, if you're true to this, go on and share this with your friends. Let us know what you think about this episode in the comments, because we had a guest on top of a guest, Mr. Avery. So I'm not gonna forget to shout out my nephew. Big ups to Avery being on the podcast with us. You know what I'm saying? Showing us his collection of Sonics. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. We had Godzilla, we had Mecha Godzilla, and we had different kinds of Sonic. We had Shadow. Oh, he gave his daddy a kiss.
That wasn't a kiss. This is a kiss. Avery, give me a kiss. Can I get a kiss? Thank you. That's he did. He was telling me something in my ear. I don't know. Was he telling me to be quiet? I don't know what he just said.
But yeah, man. But thank y'all for tuning in on this episode, and I will catch y'all again the next time. Peace.